Viewers, a political storm is gripping the national capital and the Aam Aadmi Party is staring at a major setback with a dramatic split weakening its numbers in the upper house, that is the Rajya Sabha. But the opposition's charge is sharper and more pointed. They say that this is not just a split, this is edification of politics. And AAP alleges a familiar pattern, leaders targeted by central agencies only to switch sides and emerge politically unscathed. The BJP is now facing direct accusations of using Enforcement Directorate as a pressure lever, with claims that investigations are driving defections and also reshaping the political landscape. Aam Aadmi Party, however, is doubling down, saying it is a volunteer-driven movement, not a power marketplace, and that those who question power are being systematically pushed out. Listen in.
अरे ये पार्टी हमने आपने जैसे वॉलंटियर्स ने बनाई थी, ये वॉलंटियर्स की कार्यकर्ताओं की पार्टी है। इनके जैसे कितने आए कितने गए, और ये तो चैलेंजिंग टाइम्स है हमारी पार्टी के लिए। दिल्ली की सत्ता छिन गई, नेताओं को जेल में भेजा जा रहा है, रोज़ ईडी के ठापे पाड़े जा रहे हैं, और पार्टी का ऑफिस तक तो छीन लिया था सरकार ने। अरे ऐसे में लोग भागेंगे, लोग जाएंगे। मगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार क्या चाहती है, आप इस बात को समझिए। भाजपा की सरकार ने लगभग सारे मीडिया पर कब्जा किया, सारे अखबारों पर लगभग कब्जा है। सरकार से सख्त सवाल नहीं पूछे जाते, सरकार की कमियों को नहीं दिखाया जाता। हर चीज़ में वाह साहब वाह, वाह साहब वाह, वाह मोदी जी वाह, ये चल रहा है। मगर इसके बावजूद सरकार परेशान है तभी तो रोज़ छापे मार रही है, तभी तो बंगाल में छापे मारे जा रहे हैं, तभी तो दिल्ली में चंडीगढ़ में रोज़ छापे पड़ रहे हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि सरकार परेशान है, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी परेशान है। किससे परेशान है? सवाल पूछने वालों से।
मित्तल जी के यहाँ छापा कब पड़ा था भैया? आप ही लोगों ने तो खबर चलाई थी, बताइए कब पड़ा था? अरे भैया आप मेरे सवाल का आप जवाब नहीं, कब पड़ा था छापा? 3 दिन पहले। और अभी कहां है? भारतीय जनता पार्टी में। तो ये सवाल तो बीजेपी वालों से पूछिए ना, पूछिए। कल तक जिस पे ईडी का छापा मार रहे थे, आज वो बीजेपी में है। तो इसका मतलब ये ऑपरेशन लोटस है।
हरभजन सिंह के यहाँ पे तो कोई छापा नहीं पड़ा, राघव चड्ढा के यहाँ पे तो कोई छापा नहीं पड़ा।
कुछ को दिखाया जाता है, कुछ को डराया जाता है।
तो डर से गए।
एक के गर्दन पे छुरी लगाई, बाकी को कहा तेरे पे लगा देंगे छुरी। यही होता है ऑपरेशन लोटस। और क्या होता है?
Viewers, the BJP has rejected the charge, calling the crossover a natural political shift, and says the leaders joining its ranks are aligning with the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047. But the larger question refuses to fade. Is this organic politics, or is this washing machine politics as claimed by Aam Aadmi Party? Because the battle continues to intensify, allegations of pressure tactics, selective action and engineered realignments are now being made by the Aam Aadmi Party, whereas BJP has dubbed Arvind Kejriwal's new residence Sheesh Mahal to alleging extravagant spending on luxury amenities. They've also made a clarification on those images that they've posted, saying that these were just proposed designs. And BJP claimed that private funds were probably being used, while the Aam Aadmi Party dismissed the charges, saying the images shared are fake and sourced from online platforms.
आज दिल्ली में शीश महल पार्ट 2 बनकर आया है, कंस्ट्रक्ट हुआ है, और उसकी कुछ तस्वीरें सामने आई हैं। जब पहला वाला शीश महल बना था, उसकी वजह से मेरा ये मानना है कि आम आदमी पार्टी की छवि तार-तार हुई थी। और अगर सबसे बड़ा कारण दिल्ली चुनाव हारने का कुछ था, आम आदमी पार्टी की हार का जो मुख्य कारण था, उसमें वो शीश महल था। लेकिन आज दिल्ली चुनाव समाप्त हुए 1 साल भी अभी पूरा नहीं हुआ और शीश महल पार्ट 2 बन के सामने आ गया और बड़ी आलीशान बना है, उसकी तस्वीरें कुछ सामने आई हैं। तो मुझे लगता है आम आदमी पार्टी को इन तमाम विषयों पर चिंतन करना चाहिए। और न जाने अब कैसे आम आदमी पार्टी के अभी भी जो बचे कुचे भले कार्यकर्ता रह गए हैं, वो कैसे जवाब देंगे।
भाजपा ने अपना दुष्प्रचार, झूठ प्रचार फिर से शुरू कर दिया है। आज भाजपा के एक नेता ने, दिल्ली के एक नेता ने और उसके बाद भाजपा की एक सांसद ने, जो सांसद खुद एक वकील भी है, जो सांसद समझती है कि मिसलीड करना कितना बड़ा अपराध है, गुमराह करना कितना बड़ा अपराध है, इन सांसदों को और मंत्रियों को भाजपा के सिर्फ अपनी कुर्सी से प्यार है और जनता को झूठ परोसते हैं। आज सुबह पहले भाजपा के एक मंत्री ने और फिर सांसद बांसुरी स्वराज जी ने ये पिंटरेस्ट पे लगी हुई पिक्चर्स, जो इंटरनेट पे फ्रीली अवेलेबल है, कोई भी हल्की सी भी सर्च करेगा, पिंटरेस्ट करके एक साइट है, उस पे ये पिक्चर्स अवेलेबल है। ये प्रोजेक्ट किया गया कि ये अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के घर की फोटोज हैं, जो सरासर सफेद झूठ है। इनके पास मुद्दों की इतनी कमी हो गई कि इंटरनेट से ये पिक्चर्स डाउनलोड करके अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के नाम को बदनाम करने की एक बार फिर से एक सोची समझी गंदी साजिश भाजपा कर रही है।
And joining me on the panel is Anila Singh, spokesperson of the BJP, and Dr. Nimi Rastogi, spokesperson of Aam Aadmi Party. Anila Singh of the BJP, let me take my question to you first, because there are several allegations that are being made by the Aam Aadmi Party saying that there is a specific model that the BJP is following. First is investigate, then intimidate, and then integrate it with their party. How do you respond?
My Ram Ram to all. And people can say anything, or the opposition party, whatever they want to say, they can say. But the reality is, if they are not able to keep their leaders or the workers with them, so fault lies in their political party, in their leadership. So instead of pointing towards Bharatiya Janata Party, because in today's date, Bharatiya Janata Party is a thriving political party in Bharat. We are in center. We are in majority of states and union territories. So if somebody is frustrated from his or her political party, then definitely Bharatiya Janata Party is a very good choice, because this is one political party which is not governed by one family or one person. So lots of choices are here, and there are pretty good chances or brighter chances that you may rise in the ladder, political ladder. So if somebody is not content in their political party, it is not the fault of Bharatiya Janata Party. So fact check should be done.
Anila ji, but they're also speaking about, the raids on Ashok Mittal. They're questioning the timing, because raids happened and then 3 days later, he has joined the BJP. This is the exact point that Sanjay Singh has raised.
So if I say that some sort of raid, whether it is income tax raid or the ED raid or any other raid, first of all, that concerned person might be under the lenses of that particular agency. And who forces these people that you have to join Bharatiya Janata Party? If raid happens, then they can fight their case. If they've not done anything wrong, then they do not have to be scared of. And definitely if they have done something wrong, then agency is going to do the job. So at that time, their party leadership should come in front and support their leaders and workers. So if they are not available, then definitely they will like to switch over, because they are in politics. They have to do the politics. They can't sit at home. But I don't think so. If somebody gets raided by any of the agency, that is the sole reason for him or her to part ways from their original political party. I don't think so.
Right, Dr. Rastogi, you just heard this is the BJP's counter argument to the charges leveled by Sanjay Singh and your party leaders. But tell us about 7 leaders switching sides. This cannot be a coincidence. This was a political campaign that was being led by somebody, but they all say that the ideology of the Aam Aadmi Party is switching from what it was at its inception. That's why they have made the change, and we had Raghav Chadha also issuing a response on that. So how do you maneuver in this situation?
First of all, I would like to say that you asked a very difficult question, rather set of questions to Anila ji, because it is such a writing on the wall that it is very difficult to defend it, what BJP has done and has been doing. BJP uses every election and every possibility of an election as a formula film. Okay, here in this state, EC will work. Here the ED will work. Here the judiciary will work. Here, the purchase and sale of MLAs will work. Here we will buy the parties, the other parties' prominent leaders. Here we'll use the washing machine. So they are very predictable in their game. They start with the same thing as intimidation, and then some feeble-hearted people give up on the constant pressure, and they defect to the other party. But they try to build up a perception as if the party who has been betrayed are the one at fault. No, it is not like this. It is an unfortunate condition, but Aam Aadmi Party has nothing to do with the betrayal of these people, not only with the people of Punjab, people of Delhi, and also to the party who brought them into limelight. So I would like to say that BJP should introspect and see what they're doing. The same people they've been calling corrupt, they've been calling, they are charging money for the tickets, etc. They say people on whom the ED is being sent, now they have embraced the same set of people and will give them important responsibility, though I have severe doubts. So, what is going on? This is height of hypocrisy.
Dr. Rastogi, I would like to, come in here and ask you this, because Aam Aadmi Party leaders have been specifically vocal about any and every raid that happens against them. But why haven't any of these 7 leaders spoken about intimidation and, targeted investigation that you're raising?
Oh, it was as evident as that. Everybody knows why Raghav Chadha distanced himself from Aam Aadmi Party. The threat of ED was looming large on his head. Everybody knows, anybody who follows Indian politics knows. And we knew that sooner or later he will defect. But the most heartbreaking thing is that he has used the strategy, he has used the constitutional provision to lure more people, more gullible so-called Gadar people into his kitty and defected onto the other side, cursing whom he has raised his career. So, that's something which a layperson like me cannot fathom. How do these people live with themselves? There is some line they'll draw into the moral compass in their mind, but there is none. So everybody has been saffronized now. BJP had no moral compass. Now these people will also be seen through the same scanner.
Ma'am, you just heard the washing machine charge. He said that this is a very, very specific charge to this situation. Every leader who jumps to the BJP is automatically ridden of the charges against him.
We very well know that what views Anna Hazare ji has for Mr. Kejriwal. All right. Mr. Hazare is not in Bharatiya Janata Party. And what my dear friend has to say about Yogendra Yadav, Prashant Bhushan, Anand Kumar, Ajit Jha, Shazia Ilmi, Kailash Gehlot, Ashutosh, Ashish Khetan, Kumar Vishwas, Kapil Mishra, and on and on and on. What about all these people? Why did they leave the party? There must be some reason. This is one political party whose leadership gets his leaders and the officers thrashed by his goons. All right, we know that he gets his leaders and officers thrashed by his goons. He doesn't even spare women, member of parliament from his political party getting attacked by his goon. So do you think that the workers or the leaders, they are going to stay in this political party? Of course not. And secondly, I don't know, I have heard that majority of the Rajya Sabha members from Aam Aadmi Party, they have bought their tickets. They have bought their tickets from Arvind Kejriwal. So why he is expecting loyalty from them? If you are going to sell your Rajya Sabha seats, then definitely you should be prepared that they can go anywhere. They do not have any loyalty with you. And those who had loyalty with you, you were not even able to sustain them. So stop pointing fingers towards Bharatiya Janata Party. people of this country are with Bharatiya Janata Party. So there must be some sole reason that why people, why workers and the leaders from other political parties, they want to come and join Bharatiya Janata Party. Then I think these political parties, whether Congress or Aam Aadmi Party, they should see what is wrong with them, what is wrong in the leadership, what are the like the verticals on which their political party works, what is wrong there. And I do not want to get into that what type of practices Aam Aadmi Party indulges in, why people have
Anila ji, basically you're saying that Aam Aadmi Party is now blaming the agencies to cover up their political mismanagement that's happening internally within the Aam Aadmi Party. That's right? Dr.
Absolutely.
Rastogi, Dr. Rastogi,
Absolutely.
how do you respond to mismanagement within the inner circle? Because all of them who left and jumped ships are all were all close confidants of Kejriwal. So what's really happening within the Aam Aadmi Party? Why is there so many people leaving the party?
These are very weak arguments. Every time a person leaves the party, these people come up with a list from the most insignificant of the members who left based on his own selfishness and blaming it on the party. This is not how it works. And the perception about beating the own members, I have never felt like this in the party, within the party. These are the perceptions and false narratives created by Bhajapa only to malign us. There is nothing like that. There are thousands, lakhs of workers, karyakartas, volunteers still standing strong. People will come and people will go. But our party will rise from ashes every time. And in fact, the challenges make us even more strong. What not Aam Aadmi Party has endured. It has endured everything. Its top leadership was put behind jail. But still, the party has gotten stronger and stronger. And these black sheep they are most welcome to leave us. It is not diluting our strength. Rather, it will be consolidating my belief and my respect in my leaders more and more, because I can see the comparison.